Hello everyone and welcome to our channel.
In today's episode, we're in downtown Las Vegas, just north of the Fremont Street Experience, where we'll be stopping in for dinner at what many people say is the best pizza restaurant in town and even the USA, Pizza Rock.
With an extensive and unique menu featuring pizza varieties of all sorts, a fun and vibrant atmosphere, and countless awards and accolades under their belt, it's easy to understand why Pizza Rock has been such a smash hit with tourists and locals alike.
We previously showcased Pizza Rock's walk-up slice counter in our very first video on this channel, and we knew ever since that we had to come back to give the full experience the spotlight that it deserves.
Stick around as we sample some of Pizza Rock's signature and award-winning menu items. And as always, we'll give you our honest thoughts and opinions on whether or not Pizza Rock truly lives up to the hype.
Enough talking because it is time to eat. Don't go anywhere. We've got all this and more on today's episode of James and Paul Try It All.
All right, my friends, before we begin, we just wanted to take a moment to let you know that we were not compensated or hosted by Pizza Rock in any way whatsoever in exchange for our review. The opinions expressed in this video are purely our own and are in no way meant to invalidate your experience. While we may not always agree on everything, we intend no disrespect to you and continue to love and appreciate your support.
So first things first, this is the menu, which is a vinyl cover. Now, one thing of note that is really awesome is there's a pint and shots menu. You get a 16-ounce pint and a shot for $15.
Are you gonna do that?
I think I'm gonna do this. There's one here called the Toucan Mango. There's also one called the Waking Up in Vegas. Should I go with a pint and shot?
Do it, because I also think I might want just water or a soft drink, so yes. Someone has to drink.
Yeah, someone does.
I'm still kind of buzzed from earlier.
I volunteer as tribute.
So I'm not saying that our pals' best food review road trip are bad influences or anything, but I might be slightly buzzed at this point. We just met up with them over at Golden Nugget.
There's some really good beers on here. Now there's Big Dog's Craft Lager, which is a local beer. I've had that before. It's delightful. Also, my favorite there, Golden Road Mango Cart. Founder's Breakfast Stout is also really good. I'm excited. So this is like the perfect place for pizza and beer.
5 minutes later.
All right, so I started off with their beer and shot combo. Now, one thing I want to say is their pint and shots are $15. This is a great value to begin with. It's a 16-ounce beer. This one's going to be by Revision Brewing Company, and it's called the Vegas'. We've had this in our beer video. It was delightful, and it was an IPA that I actually enjoyed. So let's give it a sip.
Will Paul still enjoy this beer? Stay tuned to find out.
Yes, I still enjoy this beer. The funniest thing is I never really like IPAs. I find them sometimes too skunky. I sometimes find them too just off-putting. But this one's actually delicious. It's got a fruity finish to it.
What kind of shot did you get with it?
Now the shot that comes with it is going to be called the Hangover Shot. Now the Hangover Shot is comprised of Crown Royal, peach schnapps, cranberry juice, and Red Bull. So this is going to be pretty delicious. Let's give it a shot. Oh my God. That shot goes down easy. That is probably the most Vegas shot I would have. Goes down easy, perfectly.
Is it affecting you already?
I don't know.
I mean, we have been drinking for the last couple hours.
We have been drinking, and as James said earlier, we met our friends, Paul and Amy. They love beer, we love beer. This is definitely gonna be a video where you may see me in a little bit of a different state. But I am here for it, and I'm Vegas'. Cheers.
I'm drinking Pepsi because I feel like being boring after drinking a bunch of cocktails. But hey, Pepsi. Hey, actually, you know what? Besides beer, cola goes really well with pizza, so I don't think this is a bad choice. Before our pizza arrives, which will take a few minutes anyway, we are starting off with their house-made meatballs. I've heard great things about these. We saw them be enjoyed by some other Vegas content creators, Norma and Lydia. Ruby has also featured them as well. We love all of them so much. We have to take their suggestions. Now there's 3 meatballs, so we're each gonna get 1.5 balls.
Oh, we couldn't even get a whole 2.
No, I mean, I could have ordered the next size up, but we have 3 pizzas coming.
Yeah, I think 1.5 balls is fine.
1.5 balls is more than enough balls. Preferably 2 would be better, but 1.5 I'll settle. Good thing I've already taken antacids before we start this meal because it's gonna be covered in sauce. It looks beautiful. Good emulsified meatball there, well blended together. Now, how will they compare to No Noses Meatballs at Oscar Steakhouse, because oh my God, those were the best meatballs I've ever had in my life. And that's coming from a Sicilian. Let's try it, give it a shot. Okay, holy butts, those meatballs are good. I don't know if I would think they're better than No Noses, but they're darn close. A very good competitor, at least. Wonderfully flavorful. There's full of herbs and spices. They just melt in your mouth, and the marinara that's on it is the perfect amount of sweet. It's not like super sugarly sweet. This is wonderful, perfect. I'm not going for another bite because I don't want to keep talking.
Let's go ahead and give these a bite. Now I have to differ with what James has said. I don't think we can really compare these to the meatballs at Oscars. Those are two completely different things. At the price point that Pizza Rock has these at, I quite enjoy these meatballs. I think it's a great value for what you get. As James said with the sauce, I fully agree with him on it. This is some delicious sauce. It's sweet, but not overly acidic either. We're gonna go ahead and enjoy these meatballs because we have a lot of pizza coming out.
You say that like it's a bad thing.
Well, I say it like, I don't know how we're gonna eat all this pizza. But you know what that means? This is our last night here in Vegas.
Pizza party in the hotel room.
Party in the hotel room. Stay tuned.
Our pizza will be coming out shortly, so don't go anywhere. We'll be right back after these messages. Before we continue, we want to take a quick moment to give a shout out and a huge thank you to Erin Gesser and her husband Scott, as well as Leslie Simmons for their recent generous donations to the channel through the YouTube Super Thanks feature. We appreciate each and every one of you so much. All money donated to the channel goes right back into making more content. If you'd like to help us continue to bring you more videos each week, please consider donating through the YouTube Super Thanks feature, or even better, our PayPal account by scanning the QR code on the screen or clicking the link in the description of this video. Thank you again, my friends. There wouldn't be a channel without support from viewers like you.
Hi there, everyone. We hope that you are enjoying today's video. If you are, please consider liking, subscribing, commenting, and sharing, and hit that bell icon for notifications whenever a new episode of James and Paul Try It All is released. We release new videos every Saturday at 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Your support means the world to us, and it allows our videos to be seen by more viewers just like you. Now back to our video. So our first pizza has arrived, and they brought out our Detroit-style pizza, which is called the Rosa.
1 minute later.
And our second pizza arrived, and so I gotta hurry up and get through this before we show you the second one. First off, what I love about a Detroit-style pizza is you got the cheese baked around the pan. It's a pan-style pizza, and I'm all here for a pan-style pizza now. It has a beautiful cheese pull. Gotta appreciate the little spatula.
Which you clearly don't know how to use.
No, I don't.
Here. Let me show you how to serve up a Detroit pizza.
Yes, please show me, master.
I've worked in pizza for a very long time. So we're gonna take this little piece over here. You use the spatula to cut it and separate it.
Oh.
And there you go. And that's how you serve up a Detroit pizza.
Thank you, Pizza Daddy.
I mean, there's a reason I'm wearing my pizza shirt here. My pizza eating shirt. I will be Pizza Daddy. I'm gonna turn it back over to Paul, let him taste it.
Well, I'm gonna get the first taste because this was my choice for the pizza. Now, I can clearly see all the pepperonis, the sauce, the cheese. Beautiful baked crust on the bottom. Let's give it a bite. That crust is buttery. It's soft. The pepperonis have a nice bite. It's got more of that delicious sauce. And I love the basil on top. I think this might be the perfect slice of pizza. The sauce on top, it allows the cheese to just kind of bake into the crust, and you just got that buttery pan crust.
My turn to try the Rosa, and I can tell you right now, just by feeling that undercarriage of the pizza, it is wonderfully baked, super buttery, nice crispy crust on the outside, pillowy inside, super crunchy, can't wait. Pardon my language, but Oh my God, this is one of the best Detroit pizzas I've ever had. The sauce here is so good. It's just perfect. Literally, I've got no notes. Now, they have their own signature hot pepper olive oil, which I love a hot olive oil. So let's give that a shot. We're just gonna put a little drizzle on there. Oh man. Oh, that is hot. I love it. That instantly kicks you up with some heat. My God, if you like a spicy pizza, that's beautiful. Don't go anywhere, guys. We got 2 more pizzas to show you. Alrighty, guys. For our next pizza, this is a special one. Pizza Rock only makes 23 of these a day. Now, this is their sausage and stout pizza. That instantly sold me. It's beer pizza. Now this is gonna be made with a honey malted dough made with stout beer, fresh mozzarella, house-made beer sausage, caramelized onions, fontina, green onions, crushed red peppers, beer salt, and a sweet stout beer reduction. Holy beer lover. That sounds wonderful. I'm excited. I'm gonna go in for this little corner piece here. Yes, look how cheesy that is. Yes, okay. Again, perfect bake, nice crispy undercarriage there, crispy, very thin crust. I love it. Let's give it a bite. That is malty and sweet and crunchy and cheesy. And the sausage has such a wonderful spice to it. Not hot spice, just, well seasoned. That is super yummy. Even if you don't like beer, I think that I'd be willing to bet that you would like this pizza. It does not taste like beer, except for maybe the very subtle taste. This is wonderful though.
This looks delightful. This looks like all my favorite things on pizza. It's got a really thin, crispy crust. Let's give it a bite. Wow. The sausage has a lot of flavor. This is like all the things I love in a beer stout on a pizza.
That stout beer reduction kind of reminds me of like a balsamic glaze, but without the bite.
Yeah, it's like a balsamic glaze, but it's not too acidic like a balsamic glaze. It kind of reminds me of almost like a Guinness syrup. Like, that is probably gonna be my favorite pizza so far.
I'm so glad we ordered so much pizza because I can't wait to be sitting back in our hotel room with all the leftovers. So for our third and final pizza, we went with their pizza Napolitana Margherita. Now this is another limited pizza. They only make 73 of these per day. Also, it is not only one of their signature pies, it is actually the winner of the Pizza World Cup in Naples, Italy. So definitely a coveted prize for pizza makers. I'm excited. I love a margherita. It's very traditional, classic, and I have to say this one is gorgeous. The crust looks unreal. So I'm gonna go in for this slice here, and I'm gonna just take my plate because there we go. Wonderfully thin crust, wonderful bake on the bottom. You can fold it a little bit. It's very thin. This is the type of pizza Paul and I make at home. We love making pizza. I have worked in pizza restaurants for 10 years out of my 20 years working in restaurants, and this is always my favorite to make at home. So I love a margherita. I love the style crust. Let's hope it lives up to the hype. Like everything so far, the bake on that is perfect. The crust is so flavorful. You can taste the oven, and that is a good thing with this style of pizza. You want that little bit of char. You got a little bit of cheese, a little bit of basil, a little bit of tomato. If you're looking for something a little bit lighter, I highly encourage grabbing the margherita. You won't be disappointed.
Now, admittedly, I'm not the hugest fan of a margherita or a Neapolitan style pizza. Neapolitan style pizzas are a little more on the healthier side for me, and I kind of prefer my pizza a little bit greasy, dripping in cheese.
Like that.
Like that, exactly, just like that. So, it's not that I don't enjoy it, but it's not always gonna be my first choice. Upon further...
But it is literally the pizza you make at home.
It really is, because we have the Chris Bianco cookbook for pizza. So, I already am in love with just how soft this crust is. It's definitely wood-fired. You've got the char on the bottom, as James said. Let's give it a bite. Now I can see why this one did win awards. You've got a very fresh tomato flavor. You've got the basil. You've definitely got the fresh mozzarella that's on it. I'm gonna say this right now. When I've tried to make this style of pizza at home, I can get the dough right. I can get all the steps right with the sauce. But when it comes to adding the fresh mozzarella, the amount of moisture that's in that mozzarella and our oven at home just creates a really watery pizza texture that I'm not thrilled with. However, this one, the crust is still soft, but it has the char. The tomato's light, it's fresh. If you're looking for a lighter pizza, this is definitely one to go with. And the flavors are balanced. Is it gonna be my first choice when I come here to Pizza Rock? Absolutely not. But if you are looking for pizza that's not gonna make you feel completely stuffed and feeling like you've had a big food binge, this is a great way to go. Having said that, we're gonna go ahead and try and finish up all this pizza and then take the rest back to the room. Stay tuned for our final thoughts on Pizza Rock.
Whew. All right, guys, we are back in our hotel room at the Golden Nugget, and I am utterly stuffed. Anyway, Pizza Rock. Holy butts.
Once you've had actual Pizza Rock, because when we tried them, we tried just 2 slices out of the slice counter. Once you've had normal Pizza Rock, and their full menu, you never go back.
Yeah, no, don't get me wrong. The slice counter that they have there is a great way to experience Pizza Rock, especially on the go, or if you just want something small for one person. But if you're with your family, your partner, what have you, do yourself a favor, go in and have a full meal there, order a full pizza, because it is absolutely worth it. Everything that we had tonight was unreal. I see why that they are one of the absolute best pizza restaurants in the United States and beyond, and why they've won so many awards locally here in the the US, and again in Italy, which is not an easy feat to master, to have Italians honor your pizza. And they do a great freaking job. Service was fantastic. Everyone was super friendly, super nice, knowledgeable. The ambiance there is fun. It's a cool vibe. The emphasis is on a lot of rock and roll and that type of genre. There's cool posters on the wall. One thing I noticed in one of the booths was a Rocky Horror Picture Show poster, which is something that Paul and I have a close affinity to. We both performed in Shadowcast for the Rocky Horror Picture Show for many, 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 many years. So again, it's just kind of right up our alley. It's a wonderful Vegas institution just in general. It fits the vibe of the city, and especially downtown. Honestly, it's one of my favorite parts about downtown Las Vegas. On that note,
if you enjoyed today's video, be sure and hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and don't forget to ring that bell icon for all the notifications whenever we have new videos released every Saturday at 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time.
Thank you so much for watching, for your continued love and support. You mean the world to us. You are the reason that we keep making videos. And until next week, we really hope you have a great one. Bye, guys.
So yeah, I don't know if you can hear any of this in the background. I'll try and put as much music as possible, but Fremont's gonna Fremont. And you know what? I am here for this. Now, my thoughts on that Godzilla roll. I will definitely give it this. It's all the fun of a spicy tuna roll with a little bit of unagi,